from a map. So let's go to Raycast, and it scares me that it's only one subroutine. Because okay, I'm just. Oh my word!
It's elegant. Well, I wouldn't say elegant, but it's not as
That's it. That's what draws it.
well. It's fairly simple, actually.
All right. So are you able to give us like just a general overview of what's going on here before we see it?
Yeah, I can explain briefly what's going on.
Okay.
We're scanning from left to right.
Okay.
Our field of view is 40 degrees to the left to 40 degrees to the right. And then we're gonna scan that, and for each degree we're gonna send out a ray 40 pixels, that's dots on the map, 40 pixels far. And if it hits something, I mean, it's scanning the map. If it hits something, I've even used the word hit there.
Yeah, good job.
If it hits something that corresponds to us seeing something, we then simply draw a line on the screen whose size corresponds to the distance. And then we continue drawing up and down the color of the sky and ground.
Okay.
Yeah, so in these few lines, this is my finest QBasic achievement right here.
Okay, so you start at, you're going to go do a scan from plus 40 to minus 40. You're going to do 80 degrees worth of vision here. And then for every degree, you're going to, now it's just a coincidence that you've used plus 40 and minus 40 in the angles, and the distance is 40. Am I correct? Like that's just a coincidence?
That's just a coincidence. Well, at the time it may have been subliminal, but yeah,
Okay.
It's a coincidence.
So and this is solely looking at the map.
That's right.
Right?
It's just looking at the map.
Now the map is this pont. So you're just doing two-dimensional arithmetic or trigonometry,
Yes.
starting where you are, sending out a 40 pixel line to see if you hit something. If you hit something, if it's not zero in your array, then hit is 1, and your scale draw, oh man, that's great.
Yeah, the D is the distance. So we're simply coming up with a number that is bigger if the distance is smaller.
So if this was 1 pixel away from you, your scale is 900.
So it would seem.
If it's 2 away from you, then it's 450, and then 3 is 300, and it goes down from there. And so if it's 40 pixels away from you, you're actually 90 divided by 4 is like 22 pixels wide.
Well, it'll end up being double that, I believe.
Okay, your scale would be 22. So this could be as big as 900 or as small as 22.5. But then you cast it to an integer, so it becomes 22. That's your scale dot draw.
And here's something interesting. This number right here,
Yep.
that controls how far you can see.
Right.
So as that number gets bigger, you can see farther, but the program runs slower.
Okay. Excellent. So if we change it to 4, we wouldn't be able to really see anything because
That's right.
we're not drawing anything. We're running around blind.
That's right.
Very, very nearsighted.
Yes.
If you thought about it, maybe you could have made, so that number was small until you found like some spectacles or something.
I did make a program using this engine.
Yep.
That's a first-person shooter.
Awesome.
And there was a sniper rifle. And if you activated the scope, your range of sight increased.
And all you had to do was change that number.
That's correct.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so we've calculated our scale draw. Now, if it's 15, you're going to do something different if you hit 15 or not.
A 15 colored dot, yes.
Yeah, because if you hit a white dot, we also want to take into account this graying effect as well. I'm assuming that's why 15 is
Yes, that's the reason.
is out here. So okay, so we're going to do line of extra. Extra starts off as 0 up here.
Right, so X draw is simply going to probably increase by 1 each time through the loop.
Okay, okay. And I guess something... Okay, yeah, so X draw is 0. So we're going to draw a line from 0, and we're going to use our scale draw. 175 is going to be the...
That's the middle of the screen.
The middle of the screen.
The vertical middle of the screen.
Right. And we're going to go from minus draw.
Scale draw is how big, that's how big the object is depending on how close it is.
Right, so basically how tall it's going to be.
That's correct.
We're going to draw from 175 minus scale draw to 175 plus draw.
But look, we also have that vid there.
That vid.
That's how fat the pixels are.
Right.
Ah, that's the resolution. Oh my goodness. Because the program ran so slowly, I had to add these little things in it to,
Yeah.
like the frame skip and this vid. This is why the pixels look like fat pillars.
Excellent. Excellent. So if we decreased vid, it would give us higher resolution?
Well, let's see what else we do with vid. First.
Okay.
But first, see here.
There you go.
See on this line down here.
Yep.
We're simply taking the color of the pixel and drawing a box.
Yep.
But up here, it's 31 minus the third of the distance, which is scales to between white and dark gray.
Okay, because at most D is going to be 40 divided by 3 is 13. 31 minus 13 is 18, color 18. And at the least it'll be 31. And so I know that the way screen 13 colors work, like colors 1 to 16 were your traditional colors that followed screen 12, all your different colors. And 15 was white, and then from 15 to 31 you had shades of gray. And so you've actually, yeah, that would pretty much span 18 up to 31. That's awesome. So the closer something is, the closer something is, the less its distance, the higher its color value, and so it would be whiter.
That's correct.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I suspect we're going to take XDraw and add vid to it.
Okay.
Oh, we got
some more awesome stuff.
Oh, of course. This simply draws the sky and the ground above and below the block that we have already drawn.
So the sky and the ground are drawn one little vertical. Oh no, a skinny block at a time, I guess.
That's correct. One skinny block at a time.
Okay, okay. Interesting. So the one would be blue, that's the sky, and I guess 194 is the shade of green you wanted.
I guess so.
Yeah, and then you exit the for loop. Now,
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, this is curious.
Oh, I know why.
So what this does is it exits the for loop no matter what you are in, right?
Yes.
So if I was only at D is like 3.
But look, this is all inside this if statement. If CXCY is not 0. So this is if you're seeing something. If you see something, draw stuff and then leave the loop, because this is the loop that we're exiting, the distance loop. So we're scanning. It's like a radar. We're sending out a pulse in that. And if we hit something, we draw it, and then we go to the next angle.
Right.
Because we do not want to keep scanning through that, because we can't see it, and that would slow the program down.
Yes.
And if hit is 0, I simply draw the sky and the ground.
Again.
Not again. Well.
Oh. Because you still might.
Yeah, most of the time it's probably going to be drawing on top of itself.
Okay.
But I had no way of checking that.
Sure. But what does this draw up here? This draws the sky.
Yes, this is when we've drawn a column.
Okay.
Above the column we want sky.
Okay.
Below the column we want
So this
ground.
is just the segment of sky and ground that's going to appear in the same vertical position as something you draw.
That's right.
You drew. Okay. And then of course, if you didn't hit anything, the whole thing is going to be sky and ground. Okay. And X draw is increased then by vid.
That's right. And then.
But what's vid?
Oh, vid is simply a number. So.
Must be in the other.
Let's go up here.
There's vid, it's 8.
Vid is 8. Let's change vid to 4.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's just going to make the screen skinny. That's my guess. That's my best guess.
It's not going to double the resolution?
It will not double the resolution because we're scanning the same numbers. There we are. See,
okay.
The screen is now skinny.
Right.
If we wanted to double the resolution, I couldn't think off the top of my head how we would do that.
Yeah. No, that's fair. You'd have to. It's all good. This is complicated enough. Okay, awesome. So that is ridiculously simple. When you
it's not very complicated. With the trigonometry, it's complicated. It's really hard to visualize.
Sure.
And convert it into actual codes like these. Where are we drawing these lines and stuff?
Yeah. But now you told me at the time that this was adapted from that book that we showed earlier. But it's not exactly like it. Do you remember what you did differently?
Well, the color scaling was definitely my idea.
Okay, right.
I can't remember the book, so...
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what actually came out of your own brain.
Well, the book gave the general idea of raycasting.
Okay, so it didn't give you code.
No, it didn't give me any code. Nothing even too specific. Just the general idea of raycasting. And that was like a light went on in my brain, and I realized, oh my goodness, I can actually do it. Now I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing that we can actually increase the resolution. Let's increase the resolution 10 times. So
okay, sure.
So our sweeping angle, step 0.1.
Oh.
And then vid,
0.8. Oh man. Okay.
Now let's run it, and I think that will increase our resolution or break the program. I'm not sure. Okay.
Well, you're gonna break DOSBox is what I think you just made it the same thing. I think those two changes offset one another, but now it has to do 10 times the amount of stuff.
That's probably that's probably right. Looks like I did it right the first time, folks.
Excellent.
Okay, well, we'll change that back.
It's the problem, I think what the actual problem is, if you were going to increase resolution, you would want more than integer values of your sine and cosine.
That's correct.
But you only calculated integers.
That's right.
So even though you've done, like perhaps this would have worked, step 0.1, but when you look up cosine ray, QBasic is going to see ray and it's going to say, what? That's 16.4. I don't have that in my array index, so I'm going to cast it. It actually would cast it first. So it would cast it to 16, and so it's going to do the same thing 10 times and then move on.
Which made sense.
Yeah, which is what we saw. But actually the idea, theoretically...
you mean it would work?
It would have worked.
Okay.
I believe it would have worked. And we could even test that out by taking away some of these things.
Oh my God.
Now we're going to be calculating on the fly. Hopefully.
Well, now we need to make vid smaller, yes.
I think this might do it.
Though it will run a bit slower because it has to calculate the sines and coses.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so what we're seeing here is we're just drawing the screen real skinny 10 times. I'm not sure how that's happening, or not sure why that's happening. Actually, we might be... No, this is gobbledygook.
That's gobbledygook. Yeah.
We totally broke this.
That is curious. Okay, well, yeah.
So this was... Oops. So if we change that back, this is... Was it cos or...
No, it was cosine. You actually wrote it out.
Wow, I wrote it out. I don't usually write out.
No. Okay, you're going to have to change that step to back
right,
to minus
right.
1. Well, let's change it step minus 4. What does that do? What's that going to do?
I believe that will make the screen...
We got to change vid too.
Oh, if we change vid too.
Well, if we keep vid at 8, right?
Okay, well, we're running it. Oh,
Oops.
yeah, hit with 0.
Okay.
Oh, we're running it. What's going to happen? I suspect... Well, if it goes... The screen will be skinny again. I'm pretty sure.
You think it'll be skinny again?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it might have... Oh, I was going to say, I think it might have breaks in it.
No. It's skinny because we're
skipping entire angles, but we're shoving them.
That's right. We're shoving them.
We're shoving them.
That's why everything looks
together. Yeah,
like junk now. We broke the program again.
Yeah, we're really good at that.
But I can still see.
Don't go through a bush. You're gonna get disoriented.
I got it. I got disoriented.
Here.
Okay. Let's see if. So that still works.
That's great.
Yeah. So I ended up making many programs that used Raycaster, some attempts at games like the first-person shooter I mentioned, and other attempts to make different kinds of things. But the gist is raycasting, and the problem is that it ran slowly, so I could not make action-packed, fast-paced games like I wanted to, unfortunately.
I remember all sorts of things that you made with this, and I remember thinking that you didn't care about speed as much as I would have. As opposed to detail. Like, I remember you had one program, you were this giant and you were like walking, hulking.
That's right.
And the screen was like up and down, up and down, up and down. You thought it was the awesomest thing that you'd ever done. And I couldn't understand why you could think something running so slow was awesome. But I clearly did not have an appreciation for what is so clearly awesome.
That's right. A few of the games that I made using this used some turn-based battles like in an RPG, so that this was not actually running while you were fighting.
Right. And we'll get to those eventually. They're all in there. So did we set everything back to normal?
I believe we did.
Okay. Whoops. What did I do? I just wanted to do this.
I don't know.
I wanted to do this. Oh, we were still running. Wait. Oh. Because I broke out of the program, we changed something that didn't require a restart, and then we're back in.
Oh, look at that.
So that's awesome.
Let's see if I can get a new... Oh, it looks like if I go southeast, I will see a red thing. Oh, look! Southeast.
Perfect.
And where's my red thing? There's my red thing.
Nice use of strafe.
That's right. It's not working here. Oh, look at that. Now I could continue on to win this game.
Yes, we should win this game. Is there anything that happens? I didn't see anything that happens.
Nothing happens, of course.
Oh, but you'll get your time printed, I think.
That's right.
So I can't make out where you are, but you obviously know where you are.
When I look on the map, after the map is drawn, the green dot appears. Okay. There we are. And each red thing is actually 2 red things.
Bonus.
That's right. I probably didn't intend that. There we go. So I've got 4 red things now.
Oh, there you are, right just above center. Okay.
That's right. So I'm just going to go due south. There we go. I get
you get all disoriented. Whoa.
Oh, I'm still going mostly south. Okay, so let's have a look at this map. Whoa, I'm way down there.
What?
Yeah, so I'm going to turn around. Let's see. I need to go northeast. Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, I think I fixed your random disorientation. I think I took away the random 30 at the first step there.
Okay, so let's get these. Okay,
nice,
I got both of them.
Nice.
So that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I'm just gonna go west.
West should get you 2
That's
very
right.
close together.
Yeah. See, the compass is actually useful because
it's extremely useful. Oh my word!
You know what? Avoid the. Oh, this is
happened several times where I think something isn't quite finished, or you were just experimenting with an idea and it turns out to be a full-fledged, fully thought out game.
There we are.
So that's 8.
Now just north.
Now I think if I remember the code correctly, this should just kick you out.
It should just
Print the time and kick you out.
Did we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? That's 10. Maybe I need to get more than 10.
Yeah, you had a greater than 10.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna. Where are we? Okay, I guess I'm going northwest or northeast.
Northeast. Yeah, you go to that circle of boulders or something there.
Here's the wall. Oh, look at that.
It's
These are not boulders, clearly they are trees.
they're trees.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's kick out of the screen and have another look at this. Loop until things equal.
Oh, you have to go back on your X.
Oh yes.
So hit F5, not Shift F5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go back to your X. Whoops.
I got to go back to my X. Okay, so I just go north. There we are. There we go.
That's fast.
Of course, now the problem is it checks the exact pixel I'm on. So if I'm not exactly on it, like look at this. Oh, I am on it. Well, why isn't it?
Oh no, break out for a second. I think I know what the problem might be. Break out, like, let's see the code again. I want to see that. Oh no, you did. Interesting. Well, you know, we could go. Oh yeah, you're doing it.
And then we go Shift F6, paste.
See.
Oops. Print the font. 0. Okay, yes. Somehow the point I'm on is 0. I don't know how that works. Wait, no, I know how that works.
How does that work?
I don't know. But on the map, see if we go back into the program, on the map, all that black is color 0.
Right.
So it thinks I'm on there. So I just gotta work my way back. Come on. I don't know, this isn't working. So the program it cannot be beaten. It makes me think that I didn't even once attempt it. This is probably the first time the game has come close to being completed.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't understand either, but we could try all day to figure this out, and we probably won't. But maybe we should end it there.
Good plan.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Jeff. This is awesome. These are always my favorite episodes. And thank you all for watching, and hope you were able to wrap your head around the sometimes convoluted, really trig-heavy raycasting engine created by Jeff. And this was super fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Have a nice day, and we will see you next time.